Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites, and hopefully add all kinds of awesome games to your backlog, or your wish list, or your now playing list, or whatever you're doing out there. I'll tell you what, we're going to add to it. And if you like rogues, I am so glad that you're here with us. Hey, folks, I have been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. I have logged right around 29 hours into the game over the past several days. I was lucky enough to get invited into the private playtest and to have the opportunity to show the game off to all of you so that we could enjoy it and look forward to it even more. I am happy to say that I have now opened up a bulk of the meta progression, and along the way of playing, I started to realize the value of the luck system and how it betters the opportunity to get the more rare upgrades along the course of the run. And so what I wanted to do was put together a run where our luck in the meta progression system is fully maxed out. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly what we're doing. I think we are going to be extremely powerful because we're going to see some epics, we're going to see some legendaries, and I think by the end of this thing, when we get to stage 5, I think we're going to be just melting right through the enemies. Let's see. Only one way to find out, right? Technically, in the previous run that I posted, we did get to the Dreadnought. I did beat the Dreadnought.
I choose you.
However,
well done, you got them all.
we did not get the escape off. So, I suppose a follow-up run was needed. This is probably going to be the last run I do for a while. I think that I have gotten a lot out of the game, and I am completely sold on it. Along with many of you, I've seen very, very positive comments about the game. A lot of you are excited to get in here. Let's go with the barrage of rockets. Those are quite helpful. I think this game's going to be really good when it comes out. See, look at all the epics that are popping. These are going to make a huge difference as we go along. And I'm going to look for opportunities to buff our luck even more beyond having it maxed out from a meta progression standpoint. Okay, this is lovely. Why don't we do a buff to critical chance? And cheers to you, by the way. This is one of those games that can be played with one hand. You can drink coffee in your other, and it's a wonderful thing. I'm going to go with this increase your damage done by 1% for every 5 gold you have. That could get ridiculously good.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there now. It will leave without you.
Yep, they're not kidding. We know this. I've got a really nice dark roast going today. Well, let's see what we can see here. I don't see any legendaries, so the first thing I'm going to do is a reroll. Okay. We're going to add to our luck.
So badass.
And we're going to change the damage type to electrical, because then damage is going to tether to enemies that the enemy getting hit is next to. We'll go with that, and I think we're ready. Dive back in.
We got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
Alright, so it's a Morkite run this time. And we've already got a ton of it because our ship landed on top of a stretch of Morkite. You know, sometimes you get really lucky like that. I really appreciate that the random generation of the game, you know, can end up doing that. Alright, I don't think you all have gotten a chance to see the experimental plasma charger yet. That was a newer gun that I picked up in one of the runs. You will progress naturally just by playing the game, and you'll open up the opportunity to find new weapons and new artifacts just simply by playing. So multiple forms of the roguelite progression showing up in this game. You know, both from a meta standpoint and just opening up new capabilities that you'll be able to find in subsequent runs. A nice combo there. But this is definitely a day one purchase for me. Let's grab those and let's go with some additional mining speed. It's gonna help out in a jam when you're trying to run away from something. Or if you're trying to knock out some gems while something is pursuing you. It happens a lot. Once you get your speed upgraded, you know, you can kind of get around the map very quickly and look for any deeper gem deposits like this one. Those opals are pretty rare in runs, and you do need them for the meta progression. Hey, here's a legendary. Alright, so we've got a boss minion out here. We are flying through the stages so far. Go in here and collect some of these experience pips. Hey, there we go.
Well done.
Let's grab that, and let's go with the 35%.
I'm retiring.
Explode in a ring of fire, dealing damage and burning nearby enemies. Increase your critical chance by 0.5% for every nitra you have. I think we're gonna do that. Alright, I just want to grab some of this experience along the way as well. We're gonna go mining speed again. We gotta stay away from the explodies.
Get yourself onto that drop pod. It's about
Yeah, we are. We're just gonna grab some nitra real quick here. Alright.
That elite never stood a chance.
Might as well use every ounce of time they give, right?
If you make it back.
Brings me pain seeing all those experience gems just lying there. Alright, same as last time. I think we're gonna go with a re-roll. Yep, that paid off.
Much better.
Alright, let's do a buff to experience gain, and I don't necessarily want the armor. Let's do a quick re-roll. Hey, look at this.
Bit expensive, but I really need it.
And then we'll go with a little
This
buff
looks
to
so
movement
badass.
speed as well, and then we're ready to dive back in here, literally.
Fulfill your objectives, and let's get out of here.
Alright, stage 3. Cruising. So I'm going to go from top to bottom. And just, like I say, start opening up the map, seeing what I could see. You know, speaking of the map, I think it's very friendly to the player because you're seeing the discoloration along the way, and that indicates that, you know, there's a stretch of gold or morkite or whatever you happen to be looking for. And then the white dots there are pointing out the resource that you're after, in this case, the Apoca Blooms. All right, let's go with the electrical beam. I'm gonna cut right through this group over here. And then that pretty much shows off the area in this wing of the map, so let's keep on keeping on here. I do want to grab this experience, though, before we make our way out of here. Okay, let's go damage. And one of you in the comments was talking about how this is going to be a riot from a multiplayer standpoint, and I agree. I can't imagine this being a single-player game. You know, it seems like the bullet heavens of the world are really starting to add the multiplayer modes now. I'm thinking of the recent announcement from Ponsel for Vampire Survivors. Let's go Critical Chance. And I'm thinking of games like Monsters Till Midnight as well. Their multiplayer mode is a riot. Alright. I would like to find some health. There's a sugar crystal. Those are going to give us 45 at a time. Perfect. So that mining speed is clutch at times when you're being pursued. Oh, we need one more bloom, don't we? Let's see if we can grab that up before we take out the boss. There we go. Alright. This is another new one that I picked up more recently, and it's really good, so we're gonna go with that. Alternates between acid and electric. I don't want to take that big of a hit to move speed because it is so important. So I think we're gonna go with the chance to find gold. Ooh, nice legendary.
That's one for the books. Taking you to stage 4, miner.
Now, if you were sitting there with 1 HP left and those guys were just waiting for you, that's a little bit of a bummer. Let's go with the reroll. Let's see here. I wouldn't mind
That's
that.
money well spent.
And I'm gonna reroll again. I knew there was a legendary out there somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. And let's maybe reroll one more time. And let's go. Oh, hey. Hey. We talked about this. Luck every time. Perfect.
There's work to be done. Up and at 'em, miter.
Alright, so what do we have here? A Morkite run?
Can't believe how green I was. I
Looks
saw.
like it. So I have a little bit of a vacation coming up in the middle of July. And I am happy to say that I will be putting some videos together for that future period of time for when I'm away. And it's going to be a game that you haven't seen on the channel yet, but many of you have asked to see it on the channel. I'm excited just to get in there and play it. I've heard nothing but good stuff from some of you. So that'll be exciting. I think we'll still have a giveaway for those 2 weeks that I'm gone, but we'll probably just do the picking of winners a little bit further out. Don't worry. I've got a plan. Create a plan and then work your plan, right? I've had some sales jobs over the years. And I've heard that more times than I'd like to admit.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record
Hey,
time.
how about it? How about it? Okay, now we just got to take out some more alien scum, and we'll be rocking and rolling here. All right, perfect. Let's go with the cryo fluid for Bosco. Slows him down with the cold status effect. Damages them as well. Very nice. Now we're just cutting right through these guys now. Beautiful. Oh, wow. I didn't even see the magnet drop. But I'm happy to take it. Yeah, I'm going to tell you that you're not going to be able to win on luck alone. When you start out in the game, it's pretty tough. But luck combined with other stats being buffed, it is ridiculously good, as you're seeing. Okay, let's go with this.
Roger that. Supplies are coming.
Perfect. All right. I think we're gonna do this. Let's do this.
All tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and
Oh,
ready.
wonderful.
Get on
Shoots
it
bursts
before
of
it
plasma
leaves.
projectiles that bounce on terrain. Let's go with that. We gotta blow these guys up and then hightail it. That wasn't so bad. Let's grab some extra pips over here from these guys.
That drop pod. It's about to
They
head
do
out.
drop a lot. Just like making that guy nervous a little bit.
Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the Dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Oh, we'll prepare. We'll be all right. Let's go with that.
Yes.
Do a quick reroll here. Ah, that would have been nice. Let's go with this.
Affairs?
Only one way to rouse the Dreadnought. Destroy its cocoons.
Oh,
Kill
we're
them all,
going to.
miner.
We are going to. So we've got to take out 3 of those cocoons. And that's really going to piss off the Dreadnought, who happens to live right over here right now. Let's go with that. We are very fast now. And agility really pays off, especially against the Dreadnought. You're going to see why. The Dreadnought likes to lunge. And the more you can move around and have the ability to get out of its way, the better off you're going to be. Okay, let's go a buff to status effect damage. And let's go find the other cocoons, shall we? Hey, there's one. Suppose we can look for the other ones while that one is pursuing us. Let's do that. That's going to affect 3 weapons. Wonderful. Okay. One more cocoon to find. I'm going to grab these opals while we're over here. You don't see these a whole lot. In my experience, at least. I had to go back and grab them. I just had to. Alright. Let's come up this way now. I think the cocoon is probably hiding somewhere up here. Take this big green guy out and go on through. Oh, all right. Maybe it's over here to the west. There it is.
Well done, you got them all.
Oh, somebody just woke up. That's good. So now all of our bullets are going to be aimed at the Dreadnought. Now that that little guy is out, we'll give a buff to the damage of Bosco's rockets. And there's the Dreadnought, and he's doing his lunge thing that we talked about. Holy moly. Let's go crit chance. Well, you know, we've already got a really good crit chance. I don't know. You know what? Hey, I said we were going to take it every time it popped. And when you're fast like this, you don't have to do a whole lot of running around against the Dreadnought. You can kind of just lead him around in a circle. That crit hit damage is huge for us, since we're popping crits left and right. Now you're seeing how the speed really pays off against the Dreadnought. There's like not much he can do. On top of that, we're just melting him away.
Immediate Dreadnought objective completed, Miner. Objective completed.
All right.
Heads back to orbit.
And then we make our final escape here.
Congratulations. One less Dreadnought to worry about. Management sends their regards.
Well, you're welcome, management. I think I've probably killed 9 or 10 of those Dreadnoughts in my service overall. Folks, this is a game called Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, and it is just a wonderful game. I am so thrilled that I got to play this. I feel like we have put the game through its paces. You know, I hope all of you that said you wanted to have a chance to get in here, I hope you do get the chance to get in here. It's tremendous. If you don't get the chance, keep this one wish listed. I think we can look forward to just a fantastic experience when this drops sometime this year. So take it easy out there. I hope all of you have a great rest of your day. Let's do this again sometime out on the Goat Force Gaming channel, where we'll play a roguelike or a roguelite, because that's what we do every single time. And let's give away a video game at least once a week too, because that's fun also. I'll be giving an update soon here toward the end of the month, and we'll talk about where we are from a game giveaway standpoint overall for the year. It's my goal to do at least 100 game giveaways, and you know, my analysis says that we're going to get there. I'm happy to tell you that. Anyway, have a great one, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.